Fear not. Don't be afraid. And I don't know if anyone else knows this or not, but wintertime, statistically, is the most depressing time of the year. It is the most depressing time of the year. People start, because the sun isn't shining as much. People have lost their loved ones, and they start thinking about Christmas and holidays, and they don't have, their friends and family around. But this morning, he wants us to understand that when he comes and when he shows up, he does not want us to be afraid. Now, if you grew up similar to me, I had an unhealthy fear of God. Okay? I kind of viewed God as this thing that was up in heaven, and every time I did something wrong, I was trying to dodge a lightning bolt. Don't get me, God. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus, get me. And that's not the will of God for our lives. When God shows up and when he manifests himself, it's to bring us closer to him. And so these men, these shepherds, were God-fearing men, but the first thing the angel said was, fear not. I got some good news for you. So when we're celebrating Christ, we should not look at it from a perspective of, I've been naughty, I've been nice. But God's about to show something of himself in my life. Is everybody with me so far? All right, so it says, they said, do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to where? What does it say? It shall be to all people. Now, here again, we just read in Isaiah that the increase of his government shall never cease, right? Now, it's not about whether you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're Oriental, whatever your nationality or ethnicity is. It's about God increasing his kingdom. So when God came in the flesh, when Jesus showed up and said, hey, look, I got some good news for you. You can be a part of this kingdom. He was not talking to a specific group of people who looked and acted a certain particular way. This was for everyone. Okay? Is everybody with me so far? We're going somewhere. All right. Verse number 11. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is what? Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign to you. You will find a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. Let's go back to verse number 11 for a second. He says what? That this is for this is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is who? Christ the Lord. Why am I emphasizing that? Notice he did not say it is Jesus from Nazareth, did it? It said it is Christ the Lord. Christ the Lord. Christmas, celebration of Christ. The word Christ does not mean Jesus' last name. Okay? The word Christ means the anointed one, the Christos. And if we were to go and examine the Old Testament, which we will not do, whenever a king was anointed by the prophet, they were anointed, or the anointed one, to be in a position of rulership and authority. So here is Christ coming to earth to do what? To reign, to rule. Okay? Don't miss that. We're going somewhere. I'm still building the foundation. He said, this is Christ the Lord. Again, this word Lord is a kingdom term. He has not mentioned church yet, has he? He has not mentioned prayer. He has not mentioned fasting. He has not mentioned Sunday morning. He has not mentioned a Hammond B3 organ. He's not mentioned a drum set. He's not mentioned a pulpit, a microphone, a pew. He's speaking very specifically about Christ reigning as king. Don't miss this. Because some of us have missed this all of our lives, and we're waiting for God to do something and to be something that he's not. And so when he came to show up who he was saying, guys, I am the king.